7,500 fire accidents reported, and this year, for already 6 months, we have around 5,500 fire accidents only in Hyderabad, and it is increasing. We had a serious fire accident in Charminar, a place called Gunjar House. Some of you have heard about it. A residential place, a house of a pearl dealers of the Modis. In the fire accident, about 17 people of one house had to be killed because they didn't know that how to react to the situation there. The Modis, the pearl dealers, were in Charminar, the Gunjar House place there for more than 50 years, and they had a house there, which is, they say somewhere more than 75 years, and some say 50 years, whatever it is, quite a long time that house was there, and it is still there, but now it is locked. Unfortunately, May the 18th, early morning, there was a fire accident in the house there. Reasons are many. Some say the compressor blast, some say there was a short circuit, whatever it is, there was a fire accident in the house there. And the eldest man in the house was in panic there. The girl children who were married from that house had come with their kids to enjoy the summer vacation. The house always were with more than 20 members, and on that day it was a little more there, and they were sleeping in different bedrooms of their 2-floor house there. Ground floor mein shop tha, first floor they had a house which had few bedrooms, and it was a quite big house there. From outside nobody could understand there. The eldest man saw the fire in the house there, didn't know what to do. Called his friend Syed, a bangle dealer in Charminar. Friends, when there's a fire in a house, you're not supposed to call your friend, your neighbor, your relative. You should know you're supposed to call the fire brigade. But I don't know the fire brigade number, and the fire started increasing. One or two ladies there who woke up early morning, saw the smoke coming inside, and they ran outside the house. Suddenly recollected that the kids are sleeping in different bedrooms, and once again rushed back, and at the end, around 17 of them had to be killed. One photograph which I've seen is something where the mother holding both her kids like this in her 2 arms, right and left, thinking in her mind that I am protecting you. She didn't understand that I'm also going to die, and I'm also killing, because common sense fails, presence of mind fails. When there is smoke, what are you supposed to do? She didn't know that, which will be showing here very soon. There is a Carpenter's Bangalore IT building, friends. 2,000 employees like you all swiped inside and went to work, but in the evening all didn't go back. About 20 employees jumped out of the building and got killed. It is not fire which kills people there, friends. It is smoke and panic there. Swapnava complex in Hyderabad, Swapnava complex, one of the oldest mall of Hyderabad, had a fire about a year back. 6 of the company employees from the company called QNAT, the girls there, ran to the washroom thinking that there is safe because there is smoke there. They didn't know that smoke can kill them there, and they were fallen unconscious. Nobody has seen them there. 6 of them had killed because they didn't know how to save themselves when there is smoke. Having assembled here, let me tell you all that, friends, if you should know 2 important things. If you see a fire, what to do? If you hear an alarm, what to do? You can't become firefighters within half an hour, and nobody will not be a firefighter, but everybody should know that. If you see a fire, what to do? If you hear an alarm, what to do? Now, friends, having assembled here, let me tell you that if you see a fire in the building, do not get panic. Remember the spelling of fire, F-I-R-E. I repeat, if you see a fire in the building, remember the spelling of fire, F-I-R-E. F stands for find, you see a fire. I is information. How to give information? The red color boxes called as manual call point. The red color boxes, which is called as MCP, manual call point. Trigger the manual call point. The moment you trigger the manual call point, alarm is heard. The moment you trigger the alarm, the MCP, alarm is in the building. And so I repeat, friends, on seeing a fire, F stands for find, you've seen a fire, I is information, trigger the alarm, R is respond. Information in 2 ways. Trigger the alarm, and you should dial your internal emergency number. Your building has got an internal emergency number. What is the number, friends? I'm asking you all, what is your internal emergency number? Other than the ERT numbers, I'm asking you all, what is your emergency number? Everybody is looking to side that side. City Swiggy ka number pucho, Zomato, best of best Biryani pucho. What is this intervention number? Anyway, having assembled here, let me tell you, your building has an intervention number which says that 7075004054. I repeat the number, 7075004054. Dial the number, tell your name, code, nature of emergency, them for response. Security, okay, come down there. Just everybody. Ask them for response. Take an extinguisher. Fight the fire if it's safe, if it's clean. If not safe, E stands for escape or evacuate. I repeat, friends, yeah. On seeing a fire, FIR, F stands for fine. You see a fire. I is information in 2 ways. Trigger the MCT, dial your emergency number, which says that 7075004054. Dial the number, tell your name, floor, nature of mercy, ask them for response. Take an extinguisher, fight the fire if it's safe, if it's clean. If not safe, E stands for exit or evacuate. Now, when you dial your emergency number, even for other medical emergency, you got an emergency number. Give some space there. Give some space from this side. Everybody, oh, wait till the Jana. I repeat, there's a minor medical emergency. Everybody move the side. Everybody move the side. There's a minor injury there, and you can see somebody has dialed 7075004054, and you can see a patient coming there. You can see a patient coming there, and they're supposed to shift the patient to the ambulance there. Today, friends, this alarm is for a mortal. I know your team has created a dummy patient, but whenever there is a real emergency, this is a situation, you will hear the alarm there, and you can see people running here and there. Let it be always a mortal. Let it real emergency never happen there. But you can see there, now the team has been shifted. They're slowly shifting the patient there to the stretcher there, and they're shifting it inside the ambulance, and the ambulance is being taken to the nearest hospital. I repeat, your inclemency number says that 7075004054 is your inclemency number. Somebody needs a help. Your colleague is holding the chest in the workplace. You don't know what to do. You calling this number for help. Can question of life. Now it goes that side, friends. Give some space. Put a space there, no space. When we leave some space, you declare to these members, friends, here. They are an internal team there. You declare to these people there. Now you can join. Now your vehicle will be coming. Everybody, come down, please. Come and request. Come down, everybody, and join. Come down there. Now, come this side, friends. Up, नीचे आ जाओ, everybody. Why the gap? थोड़ा नीचे आ जाओ. हिंदी ग्रांडी, तेलुगु, हिंदी. आप नीचे आ जाओ. English, please come down. All the 3 languages are told. Now I do not know which language you belong to. Anyway, friends, here, so you understood that if you see a fire, FIR, fire inform. Friends, the people standing there, why don't you come down? Move in front. Everybody, I know you know everything, but kindly move in front. On cooperation of everybody, kindly move this front here. Everybody, please, kindly move in front. Kindly move in front. We know, you know everything. Only these people doesn't know. But our cooperation will get thrown again. Everybody there. Yeah, good, nice, friends here. Now let me ask a question, friends here. Did you hear the alarm? Yes, no. Lovely. Some say yes, some say no. But whatever it is, if you hear an alarm, what you're supposed to do is very, very important. On hearing alarm, stop your work. Do not waste a single minute of loss. Don't ask your colleague. It is not for a movie to decide whether to go or not. On hearing alarm, start your work. Proceed to the nearest exit of yours. On hearing alarm, do not worry about your personal belongings. Abhi charger lagadi hai idhar nahi dikh raha. Tiffin box I kept it here nahi dikh raha. Do not worry about your personal belongings. Proceed to the nearest building of yours. Your building has been divided into 2 blocks. East and west block. West and east block or what are wings? West and east and west. East wing and west wing. Can you all tell me who is in the east there? How many exits you got in the building? I don't know whether you are east or west, whatever it is. If it is east, how many exits? Or west, how many? Somebody says, I saw 4 run ke liye. Somebody says 3. How many exits you got, friends? How many exits?
3. West wing has 2.
She's got 4 there. Somebody says, 6 there. I'm not asking you windows there, Windows nahi puchra. Unfortunately, exits. Anyway, friends, east wing has got 3. West wing has got 3. The entire floor has got 6. Entire floor has got 6 emergency exits. Knowing your nearest emergency exit is very, very important. Carpenter House, Bangalore. Lindsay, a lady there, was in panic on that day when there was a fire accident in that building. Calls her husband, Shanta Kumar, Mereko bacha do something, I'm in smoke here, panic there, I want to go home. The friend's poor husband somewhere in the traffic, what did he say? He said only one thing, hang on, I will come. But Lindsay was restless, not knowing where is the nearest exit. Broke one of the window of this, removed her sari, tied to the window there and wanted to come down with the sari. Sari gave up. Life is no more of Lindsay there. So friends, is a 12, 11th story or 12th story building, friends. It's a tall building, you should know that the minimum things you should know when you work in this particular building. Where is my nearest manual call point? Where is my nearest emergency exit? Where is my nearest fire extinguisher? Where is my nearest assembly area? All those things you should know. Which is my internal emergency number. So friends here, on seeing a fire, what are you supposed to do? I said, if I find income responding backward, on hearing alarm, stop your work, proceed to this exit of yours. Your building has got 6, east 3, west 3, and the 2 are combined. You've got, S4 and S5 staircase. It is numbered. Staircase 1, staircase 2, staircase 3, staircase 4, 5 and 6. Use the staircase, come to the ground, and come and assemble this in the area. Ladies, if you've got high heels there, kindly remote and hold the hand there. Nobody will measure your height at that time. There can be falls, there can be slips, is also very, very important. Your dupattas also won't be loose there. Somebody may stand on that and you can flip it there. Once if you come out of the building, do not re-enter. Now friends, when there is smoke, how to save your life is very, very important. On that day in the house, the body is there, waited in the house for more than 45 minutes, and the end result was 17 people had to be killed. But they should have known that within few minutes we can evacuate the building, we can evacuate the house. So when there is smoke, never run like this. When there is, you breathe more if you run, never stand up. When there is smoke, common sense is take a kerchief for a cloth, cover your nose and mouth, and go as low as possible. You're supposed to go low. Why you're supposed to go low is smoke always goes up, your vision is clear, toxicity becomes less in the lower area. So common sense to save your life there. On that day, in Hyderabad, Chakrava complex, the 6 girls knew when there is smoke, I'm not supposed to run to the washroom. Their parents should have locked them here and here one day. So you should know that. You never know when and crisis can strike. By chance your cloth caught fire. Never run. Kapde mein aag laga, aisa bhago mat. Common sense we say, stop. Save your God-given ID card. Where is your ID card? वो कार्ड चले गए तो और एक मिलेगा. Everybody wants to show this वो कार्ड. वो कंपनी ये सो कार्ड है. वो चले गए तो और एक मिलेगा. God given ID card is only one. Cover your eyes and face. I can't do plastic surgery to my eyes. Cover your eyes and face. We say stop. Drop on the ground and roll on the ground is common sense. When there's flames in the body, it's called as stop, drop, roll on the ground. A word of common sense, friends. Your floors might have carpet. Everywhere. If the carpet is already burning, don't follow the same carpet and start rolling there. Tandoor kebab ho jayenge. Common sense, try to come out also is common sense. You want to save somebody else. किसी को बचाना चाह रहा है. Somebody is shouting, बचाओ. Search for a bedsheet or a blanket. He's on fire. Question is, should we go from the front or the back? I'm asking you all. सामने से जाना है, पीछे से जाना. Very right, but why not from the front? She says, सामने के तो वो भी पकड़ के बोलेगा, तुम भी साथ में आ जाओ. First time I'm going there, I don't have any company there. Never go in the front, always in the side or the back. Put on the person and roll the person on the ground there. To save that person there is very, very important. In our country, there are few important numbers, friends. Knowing that numbers in an emergency can become a question of life and death in an emergency. Police is 100. Fire is 101. In your house in the midnight, somebody is holding the chest and crying profusely. It will be a father, it will be a brother, mother, whoever it is, husband, crying profusely. You understood it might have been a heart attack. You calling your friend is secondary. You calling your neighbor is secondary. You calling medical emergency 108 is very, very important because it's a question of life and death. I don't say don't call your relative, don't call your neighbor, call them, but first call the medical emergency because they can do something. Goes our house, the eldest family member calls his friend, Sayyid. Sayyid can give his life to his friend, but if the building is burning, what Sayyid can do? Only the fire brigade has to do something. So I repeat the numbers, police is 100, fire is 101, medical emergency 108. 108 is very, very important. So friends, now while evacuating, who should come out first, who should come out second is also very, very important. In a school, children have to be evacuated. But didn't happen when there was a fire in Kumbakonam in Tamil Nadu. Teachers पहले बाहर आ गए, वो बच्चों को छोड़ दिए. 90 innocent children were roasted alive in the school. In a hospital, patients, but that didn't happen when there was a fire in AMR Hospital, Calcutta. The doctors came out. 45 innocent patients got killed. In a school, children have to be evacuated. In a hospital, patients in old age home old. In a working place like this, who wants to evacuate first? I'm asking you all, who wants to evacuate first?
Employees.
Somebody who's newly joined may say, Shetty, I want to evacuate first. First month salary in Engla. When they take my salary and go out there. She actually looked at her, raise her hand there. Jokes apart, friends, first SS physically challenge any. Life is a challenge. They come with crutches, they come with wheelchair. SS pregnant lady, it is not one life, it is two. If those ladies inhale smoke, it is more dangerous for the child which is growing there. First, this is physically challenged many. Second, pregnant ladies. Third is ladies. Now, guys are wondering.
What should we do?
Epuru, मेरा number कब आएगा? आएगा fourth में. So first, this is physically challenged. Second, pregnant ladies. Third, is ladies. First, all the guys. The last group of people, they are your lifeguards. You should listen to their instructions. They come last. When they say evacuate, please don't say help him down here. They come last. Why they come last? They check all the closed cabins, meeting rooms, boardrooms, conference rooms. They check restrooms and toilets also. Why they are supposed to check restrooms and washrooms? Somebody is sitting for some other emergency. ये emergency नहीं सुनाई दिया. Hooters are not kept there. So I told my ERT members, go and tap the door. Hey, anybody inside? Hey, anybody inside? I also told them, if they say hi inside, don't wait there. Break the door, pull them around the front and come to the side of the area. Don't even listen if they say, 1 minute बाकी है. I said, pull them. They checked everybody, checked all the areas. They have evacuated you all. Why don't you be clap to the ERT members, friends here? They are your lifeguards. And listen, friends here, every company should have ERT members. I do not know.